Okay, today we're going to look at a utility for generating sound files for your MZ24 Pro and other transmitters. I'm going to click on the plus in front of the link, and the screen didn't display right, so now we have the correct display. There's two editors, the VDF Editor and the Hot TTS Editor, which we use for the MZ32. Okay, I've opened up the VDF Editor. We can open up as many copies of this editor as we like, allowing us to drag and drop from one file to another. So I'm going to open the second copy, and I'm going to move them so we can see what's going on. Alrighty. So notice that opens up as a user VDF until we load something. File, open, and we're going to get the file that comes down with your MZ24 Pro and most of your transmitters. And that is a system file, as you can see up there at the top. I'm going to scroll down to 254. All of the sound files below the number 254 are reserved for system information, telemetry, altitude, things like that. So from 254, which says normal, on up, you can use these files to assign to your switches. You can change these files without creating any problems for the system files as long as you do not change anything below 253.
High rates.
So we just test high rates, mid rates,
low rates,
and low rates. We can play them anytime we wish. Going over to the other file, I'm going to do File, Edit, and Add Audio from Text. Okay, I've opened up the file. I've typed in full flaps. We can test it.
full flaps.
Okay, sounds pretty good. We can increase the volume.
Full flaps.
Or decrease the volume. We can change the speed.
Full flaps. Full flaps.
A little faster. I think we're going to save it after this.
Full flaps.
That sounds okay. Click OK. The audio file is saved in the VDF, the user VDF. We're going to go ahead and create another one. And we're going to put in a different value here. You can save 10 audio files in the user DDF or until you use up the space. If you make a really long audio file, you will not be able to put in 10 separate audio recordings. But most recordings fit just fine. I'm going to put in one here called Student Doing F9.
Student Doing F9.
I clicked OK, and it gets saved into the user VDF. We'll do one more. Alrighty, I'm going to put in another one. This demonstration shows you that by using punctuation, you can change how the audio is interpreted. Someday I'll learn how to type. Putting in some spaces. Maybe that would cause me a nice pause here. Let's see what happens when I test it.
Oh my, another crash.
It was straight through, just as if the spaces weren't there. But if I put in a comma, the intonation changes and it sounds more natural.
Oh my, another crash. Oh my, another crash.
Let's try the male voice, see what that sounds like.
Oh my, another crash.
I click OK, and we saved Oh my, another crash in the male voice. Going up here at the top, notice you can load the files from the transmitter if it's connected. You can notice the announcements, the user announcements, and the system announcements. When we click on this function, we send both of the announcements back to the transmitter. So let's scroll down here below the 254. And there's normal. Okay, now I'm going to show you that you can drag and drop between two files. I don't use idle1, idle2, or arrowback, but maybe I'd like to add these three files over on the right, so I can drag them over there and drop them right on top. Drag another one, drop it on that one, and drag this one over and drop it. And now I have added all my own audio files to the numbers above 254. I also drag launch back in the other direction. I can also drag speed back over that way. And so it's easy to drag and drop and create new files. You can actually create new text files in the system file by highlighting the file you don't want and then creating the text-to-speech function. Again, you can load user announcements. You can undo. And if you go to Restore System VDF, if you mess up the VDF file for the system, pick your transmitter and the system VDF file will be restored. Go over here and I'm going to save the file, my VDF. And that's pretty much all there is to it. You can explore and mess around with these files as you wish. You can save them or not save them depending on how it comes out for you. Good luck.